Sorry about that. I'm back. But this particular day, she went to the store and um he was around. And I went into the kitchen. All the other kids was outside, including my sister. But a lot of times my sister wouldn't stay far away from me. Like I said before, she liked to follow me around. She watched me a lot. I taught her a lot of things just because she was around me more than my mother. So this particular time I went to the kitchen to get something and he saw me. He came into the house or came around the corner and he saw me and I was getting me something to drink, I think. And he like started touching me and he pushed me into the room and my sister came in. My sister came in the door and he grabbed her. So she couldn't run and do nothing else. He grabbed her, he grabbed me, and he pinned us both to the bed. He started kissing on me and holding my sister down. And then at this time, she comes in the door with the groceries. And the way her house was, she came through the back door. The back door is like right next to her bedroom. So she came into the door and she caught him. So it wasn't so much that I had to say anything. She caught him. Like she saw him with us pinned. She saw him having us pinned down to the bed. And when she came in, he lifted up and he started going to all this explanation like, it wasn't me. It was them. They came in this room bothering me. They wouldn't leave me alone. I told them to go outside. And the whole time, my sister, like, she don't really know what's going on, but she know that what he's saying is not true. And I'm sitting here like, that is not what happened. That's not what happened. He put us on the bed. Like, he had us pinned down. The whole time, she just looking. Not saying nothing. She just fucking staring. While he blabbing off with all these fucking excuses and shit, she's not saying shit. She's just looking. He leaves out the house. And me and her sit down. And I'm explaining to her what the fuck happened. And she gonna say, you don't have to worry about him. I'm gonna take care of him or something. Something to that effect she was saying to me. And of course, as a child, I'm sitting here like, okay, she gonna take care of this. He's not gonna do this again. And I'm gonna be safe. I'm gonna be all right. That same night he came back, nothing had ever happened. So this was the moment, and this was the time where, in my mind, I can't trust adults. Adults can't be trusted. The people who are charged with protecting me and keeping me secure and acting on their word, what they say they're gonna do, are liars. They don't do anything. So this person could potentially hurt me or act violently towards me, and you charged with my care, and you walk in, you see it, and then I tell you everything that happened, and you say you're gonna take care of it, and then you do nothing. So, as far as authority is concerned, from a young age, I knew that I couldn't trust authority. I couldn't trust adults. Tell them for what? Talk for what? Communicate for what? You're not going to do anything. What's the point? I'm not going to put my security in your hands anymore. Because now I know adults don't do what they say. I can't rely on them to be responsible for me. Capricorn rising with Mars and Jupiter here in my first house. So I'm learning what to do and what not to do through my experiences with authorities. I'm learning that even with the knowledge, even with the knowing the situation, you can't rely on them to be responsible for you or to you. That's what I learned. Young. Sister who had a pedophile as a boyfriend had a pedophile as a son. How do I know that? Another situation. We were at the parents' house of this sister. The parents were old. They both had to be taken care of by their children. Once again, my mom's not around. We're with the neighborhood kids and their family. And I was in the house. Once again, all the other kids not around. Always got me. This always happened when I was by myself. This particular son was a pedophile. And he was watching me. He was watching me again. I was quiet. Very innocent. Very, very like gullible, naive child. Didn't harm nobody, didn't fight. You didn't hear a peep out of me. But I was a target for these type of people. The son caught me coming in the house. And I went to the back of the house where the kitchen was. And he was in the bathroom next to the kitchen. And he saw me. And he grabbed me. And he pinned me up against the wall. And shoved his in my mouth. This is between 8 and 10. Because mind you, my mom had whatever she was taking care of out of the house required us to be with the neighborhood kids, family. So we was always with someone else. A lot of times during this time, we were with them. My mom was gone. She was somewhere else. She came, she came and got us whenever she was done what she was doing, or sometimes we had to spend the night. So she wasn't aware. She didn't know. I didn't even feel, I didn't even have the inkling to tell her. Like, it was not there. To me, my mom, like I said, our relationship was more like a sister situation. Like, I don't talk to her like that. I never spoke to her like, talking to her and telling her something for what? She didn't care. To me, she didn't care. She was young still and try to live her life. And we were kind of in the way. So if she could put us off on somebody so she could do what she needed to do, that's what she did. And so a lot of this stuff was going on outside of my mom's knowledge. She didn't know. And I didn't feel the need to tell her. We were not close. I never got that, like I said, I never got that nurturing feeling. The emotions were not there. Even though as a child, I wanted it from her, it didn't come. Never came. But yeah, he sure did. What do you do at that age when something like that happens to you? Especially when you don't have the guidance to know, okay, this is not okay. You need to tell somebody. Somebody needs to know that this happened. But then if you tell somebody, what the fuck are they going to do? Are they going to do anything? Are you just talking, telling somebody something just because you're a child and they're an adult? The ones who's supposed to be able to fix the problems for the children? I done been burned already. For what? And this was her child that did this. This was her child that did this. Not the boyfriend. This was her child that did this. Capricorn rising. This same child, when I was, my mom left the house. This particular time, we were with the neighbor across the street and the kids, the neighbor's nieces and nephews. They were playing and stuff. I saw this son. I saw that lady's son coming, and I ran. I ran so fucking fast. I ran across the street to my house. Went through the back door because the back door was open. Ran through the back door. He chased me into the house. Chased me into the house. I ran into the bathroom and locked the fucking door. Wouldn't open that door, but I was a child, very naive in my thinking. I don't know. I don't understand. This is an experience. I don't understand what this experience means. I don't know what to do. I don't have anybody I can call to come to my rescue, or nobody can save me. So him being an adult and manipulator got me to think that he wasn't going to bother me, that he just wanted to talk, or whatever he said. I forgot. I wouldn't open the door until he went away, or I thought he went away, because I heard the door. Or I thought he was gone. And I went to open the bathroom door, and he was there. And I tried to run. Excuse me. I tried to run. I made it to the kitchen before he I fell. I don't know if I fell or he pushed me to the floor. All I can remember is I was yelling out loud, like, please, please leave me alone. Like I was crying, please stop. Don't do this. Leave me alone. I just knew that what was coming was bad. I knew that this man was on me and I couldn't get up. Nobody was around to help me. I was in distress. Like, what do I do? I felt like a mouse in a concert at that time, trying to be heard, but nobody can hear me. And the only thing that saved me from getting raped in my house was when my sister and the neighbor's nieces came into the back door. That's the only thing that saved me. Because he jumped up and left. Never said anything. Never said anything. I was just so thankful that nothing happened to me. I was thankful that nothing happened. I was thankful he didn't do what I knew he would have done if they hadn't come in there. I always attracted this energy to me growing up. Like, it was always there, where people in authority tried to take advantage of me. Like, always try to take advantage of me. This energy was always attracted to me. Try to take advantage of me, try to hurt me, all of that. Of course, my mindset is developing as you're responsible for yourself. You have to be responsible for yourself. You have to protect yourself. You have to act for yourself. Don't rely on authority. Do not rely on authority. I'm learning this young. But yeah, I mean, I'm going on about things that happened, but I basically wanted to give you an example, and I wanted to give you an idea of how I started out. When I came in this world, the challenges that was hitting me as soon as I came in. That lack of authority. You know, the lack of authority, the lack of guidance, the instability of my environment, my immediate environment, the lack of understanding about authority. But that's it. First house, Capricorn. I am a Capricorn rising with Jupiter and Mars in my first house. My next video is going to be about Aquarius in my second house. And I'm going to try to give you some examples of that coming up. The things that I had to deal with. Thank you for listening. If you have questions, let me know. Comments, anything like that, you're free to let me know. And have a blessed day. I'll be back soon with Aquarius in my second house.